Hi everybody. Okay, it's winter time. It's very cold out, and just to show you the work never ends on a blueberry farm, I'm going to head out there into the blueberry field today and do some pruning, and I'll show you what we're going to do. So what you need to do this, very important, is you need gloves and eye protectors. And I'll show you in a moment why. So let's head out there. Okay, so I'm out here. Let me put this camera on better. I got it mounted on my forehead. Well, first thing I'm going to do is put my eyeglasses on. And that's a must. And I'll show you why. And gloves. Okay, so blueberries were so cold out, my glasses are steaming up here. Blueberries had a major pruning back in September, but it still needs to be pruned. And what I'm after is things like this: stickers, blackberries, the old wild blackberries. You don't want these in here. You want to get them out. So what you do is start cutting and pulling them out. And this job takes really most of the winter. And also these wild trees that grow in here like this. Got to cut these all out. And wintertime, this is just time to do it. Also, I'll try to prune the blueberries a little better. Look at all these wild blackberries here. And you need gloves and goggles on because they can really do some major damage to you if you don't. So it's a safety precaution. You don't want to get stabbed or poked in the eye. Well, that don't feel good. I'm sure some of you know what that feels like. All this has got to come out. So it's all part of what it's like to own a blueberry farm. You need to do this. Now I got 1,200 blueberry bushes that need to be done. Now, not everyone has these stickers between them, but if you don't, I'm going to run up both sides here and do this. If you don't do this, they'd actually take over, and it smothers out the blueberry bushes, or you get less of a good crop of blueberries. See, this is viney stuff here. Dude's got to come out. It all comes out. Also, while I'm at it, I also cut out the dead wood and the blueberries, or the blueberry bushes. They need to be pruned a little more. I'll be doing that while I'm in here. So I would love to have help here, but this is not something I can I just do it, you know. And I just take the stuff I did cut and I toss it off into the rows, and later on in the winter or springtime I'll take the brush hog through and chop it up. And that takes care of what you do here. Brush hog, you gotta have a tractor with a brush hog on when you have a blueberry farm. You just got to. When I bought this farm, I didn't have one, and I used a walk behind brush hog, which you've probably seen in some of my videos. Take a look at that. I know you enjoy seeing it, and that did really well. But there's nothing like having a tractor that does the work for you. Just to show you what used to be out here, look at this. That's trees that used to be in here when I bought this blueberry farm. Had all trees in here. Did a lot of work here. Everything was in here. This overgrown blueberry field. The owner passed away in 2004, I heard, something like that, and it sat dormant. Nothing going on with it until I bought this farm back in 2017, and I got it back to a really nice blueberry farm again. See, look at all these grapevines. They kind of come out that just take over, and it really got no time to do this in the summer months. So the winter time is blueberry pruning time. You talk to any blueberry farmer, they'll tell you the same thing. Winter time is when you get out here. And I keep jarring this camera on my forehead. It's hard to video without this thing coming off. I'm trying to make video here. This is just amazing how this takes over. I do this every year, and it just comes back. You prune it out, you cut it off, it just keeps coming back. So this is what you have to do, and this I'll just show you all through here like this. Need a good pruner like this. See, this is just garbage here. You don't want this growing in here. Some people would say, hey, you're cutting down some nice blackberries here, wild black raspberries, but you don't want that in the blueberries. You don't want to be picking blueberries and getting your hands stuck full of briars, stickers all through there. With this is those wild cherries. They gotta come out. There's another tree coming up. Look at how these trees they grow so fast. Look at that. Now you're probably wondering, how do I know the difference of these trees and the blueberries? Well, you just learn. After a while you get to know what the blueberries look like and the trees. And the of course you know what stickers are. All this stuff chokes out your blueberries. Like this dead wood here, that's got to come out. It takes all the strength in your blueberries. You don't see this stuff. Look at that. You want to get that out. You don't want to have that growing and you're taking the strength of your blueberries away. This is how I test it. Look at that. just old junk on the blueberries. And if they stay on the blueberries, they take away all the strength of your blueberries. So you don't want that to let it grow in there. I found out pretty much how old these blueberries are. These were planted in the 1970s. And they've been here ever since. Really interesting, I talked to a fellow who used to work on this blueberry farm when it first was in business. Really neat to talk to somebody like that. And he had pictures, and he gave me some pictures of what it looked like when they first planted the blueberries here. It was really interesting to see that. I really enjoyed seeing those pictures. And this whole blueberry field he had netting over it. High netting. And to keep the birds out. And I guess they thought that was important to do that. However, if you know birds, any little tiny hole, they're smart. They'll find that hole and they'll go in it. And that was the problem they had with the netting here. Plus the maintenance and everything they had to do with that netting. They just said, forget it. And they took the netting down. It's much easier to work a blueberry farm without the netting. I thought, I will never put netting up. And there's a lot of blueberries here, and you try to keep ahead of the birds that take them. You're never gonna stop the birds from coming in and taking your blueberries. But I get a good crop even without netting. I don't have nothing to do to stop them. So I just, this is it. What you see here is how I keep my blueberry field. And keep it going like this. Well, let's see. Well, I'm going up the first row here. I'm on the outer row. Up this far now. Let's see, here's the trees here. These gotta get cut down. These are cherry trees, wild cherries. They grow like weeds here. And they are considered weeds on this blueberry farm. They really take over fast. I don't know how they get to be so big so fast. There's another one. Look at that. Crazy how they grow. This is all this viney crap here. Let's see what's going on here. That's all got to get cut out. See if I can get that. Look at that. Some trees in here. There you go. pull it all out, cut it all out. There's a lot of trees in here. Let's see. Oh, the camera's staring. The only way to video is put the camera on my forehead, and it keeps sliding off. Okay, walk over here. Feels like snow's coming in here. You can see the clouds all around. One of these days it's gonna snow up here. You can't stop that from happening, of course. Okay, so that's the whole outer road done. Let's go down the middle here now. Get this section. Got all that to go. It'll take all winter probably to do it. Just looking at the time here. And I just take it and pull it out like that. It's amazing how this stuff takes over like this. It'll come back because I'm just cutting it down. The roots are still in there. Ideal thing to do would be to actually pull that out by the roots. They're really deep in the ground. So this is why you have to wear gloves and eye protection, because it will come up on your face and hit your eyes when you're doing this work. Lots of blueberries to prune. There's some blueberries I got to cut down here. Let's get rid of that. Okay. One thing nice about doing this out here, it's very peaceful. And yeah, listen to sounds of nature out here. And they're very quiet right now, all the birds and everything, because it looks like a storm coming in. Possibly a snowstorm. Who knows yet? But it's very nice out here. And I'll just continue. I'll just do this last row. I'll let everybody see it by video. I'll hope the video isn't too long for everybody to watch. But this is winter pruning. Look at this. An old fence post here. I wonder what that was used for at one time here. Huh, look at that. Long time ago someone put that in there. Probably a marker or irrigation holder, pipe holder, anything. It's only it could talk. It had some story. It's very old. Like it has some blue paint on here. There's another marker. Wonder what it used to mark. This is the irrigation pipe. See the holes here? This stuff turns up when like this. Huh. Yeah, I just take it and throw it out in the middle. I'll bring that and put it in the cart. I could use that somewhere, I'm sure. I just don't want to leave it lay out here because I'll hit it with the tractor mower. This looks pretty good here. There's a vine here. That's got to come out. That stuff chokes out your blueberries too. Where's the source? Right there, I guess. Nope, that wasn't it. That was a blueberry. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Right there. This stuff really chokes it out. Look at that. Isn't that something? All the stuff that's in here chokes out your blueberry bushes if you don't maintain it and get it out of here. And it gets bigger and bigger if you don't. There's some more here. Oak trees growing in here. Look at that. Gee. Oak trees. Now imagine, where would oak trees come from out here? See if I can get that out of there. Huh. Let's see. There it is. Alright, you're out of here. Okay. Can't let an oak tree grow in here either. Walk down here. And that's the whole row. Both sides are done. And you know I've been through here because I can see the debris laying around the ground. Okay, so that's a whole row done. It took that long. And that's how you maintain the blueberries and milk prune. I'm going to be continuing here, but I'm sure you don't want me to video the whole thing all day long here. So that's it for now, everybody. Now I'm going to continue. Thanks for stopping by. Hit that subscribe button, like, share, have any comments, let me know. Hit that notification button, and please stop by again at the Blueberry Farm video here, and thanks you for stopping by. Bye for now, everybody.